The following is an illustration of a defenseman study that we did for the 2015-2016 Burlington Barracudas in the PWHL. We were able to study, was like 40 plus games, 42, 43 games, and we were able to profile the defensemen. And our goal was to try to figure out what their contribution was to a win profile and what they were able to do from a zone exit perspective and their play with the puck in all three zones to contribute to offense. So if we take a look at this graphic here, we have just the overall goal differential. This isn't necessarily just for D, this is from a team perspective. So average goal differential for the season was 0.81, minus 0.81. So almost a full goal, well, at least over 3/4 of a goal against advantage for the opponent. Total goal differential in wins, however, was over 2.5, but then goal differentials in losses was the opposite at 2.63. So a 5.18 swing in goal differential between wins and losses. Now when we look at shot differential, it's very similar. The average shot differential was we were getting outshot by almost 5.5 shots per game. The shot differential in wins, we were +2, but shot differentials in losses, we were almost -8. So nearly a 10 shot swing, which to me, I thought that was fairly significant. Now we look at the D zone. D zone positive play for Burlington is similar, but the opponent D zone positive play varies greatly. So when we were going through the positive play, whether they win or lose or tie, that positive play in the D zone seemed pretty similar. But when the opponent D zone positive play, there's a lot of variation. In wins, the opponent is 10% lower in the D zone positive play than their average. So when Burlington wins, they have a 10% advantage over their opponent than their average. And then in losses, the opponent's D zone positive play is 6% higher, or a 16% swing between wins and losses. As it relates to risk management, or D zone turnover rate in the D zone possession, the average Burlington turnover rate is 23%, and the opponent is 19%. In wins, it's 18% versus the opponent's 22%, and in losses, it's 24% for the opponent's 17%. So in our losses, our opponent gains a 5% risk management advantage. In the D zone direct exits, the average was, how many exits or direct breakout exits did we have either by carry or by pass? The average was 3.33 for Burlington, but the opponent was at 4.09 for 15% to 18%. But when we won, we were at 3.45 to our opponent's 2.27 per game for 17% versus 11%. But then when we lost, we were at 3.17 per game, and the opponent was at 5.08 or 13%, 21%. So in losses, the opponent makes nearly 3 less zone exits per game, and in losses, the opponent has a 10% swing in total D zone plays. As it relates to rimming the puck or punting the puck, putting it basically on the wall on your breakout, the average was 30%. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. The puck is on the wall so much. It's incredible. In wins, we have a 39% punt percentage, and an opponent has a 37%. And the losses were 29% versus 27%. So the opponent is forced into rims or punts in the D zone 10% more when we win than when we lose. In the hot zone, our total plays we have an average of 4.88, which is pretty good. The opponent is at 4.07. When we win, we're up almost 5, and the opponent is at 3 3/4. And when we lose, we're at under 5. We're around the same, but our opponent jumps up a full play. The positive play, we are at nearly 70%, the opponent's at 64%, but when we win, we're at 74%, the opponent's at 44%, which is huge. And the losses, Burlington's at 67%, the opponent's at 73%. So the opponent's positive play percentage swings nearly 30% in the games we win versus wins we lose. The point play on the total average is we average nearly 6 point shots a game. The opponent is very close at 5.37. But in wins, we shoot the puck from the point a ton, 6.73 versus our opponent who only gets 4.27 in our wins. In our losses, they're at 5.46, but our opponent is at 6.29. So obviously, shooting from the point has a little bit of a correlation, but it's so small in terms of the total number of shots. There's only 6 shots from the point. Positive play percentage, though, getting the puck through, we're at 44% total, but when we win, we get the puck through 58% of the time. When we lose, it's 37% of the time. When we win, the opponent only gets shots through from the point 21%, but when they win, they're at 48%. So it swings 27% of positive play, positive shots or shots that get through from the point in games we win versus lose. Basically, the point play, the rim percentage, the total. This is when we're at the point. How many times instead of shooting it do we rim it back down? 48%, an incredible amount of time percentage. Nearly 50% of the time we get the puck at the point, it's getting rimmed back down low. To me is a major area of opportunity. So you can see those numbers there. When we win, we force the opponent to pitch it down low 64% of the time. So what are the strategies coming out of this? There's enough for the numbers. What do we need to do to be better? So one of the things that's clear is we got to find ways to get through the middle of the ice. For sure, we have to have a willingness to use the middle of the ice to create a positive sequence chain for carry entries. So the fact that we can come through the middle of the ice on the exit is going to set us up nicely for a carry entry on the entry. Carry exits by the D into the hot zone is a huge opportunity. We can get up there. The opportunity is we get in there, but we don't make good plays once we're in there. And then using the weak side, east-west types plays in all 3 zones is important, critical actually, and being able to understand how to take advantage of when the puck goes east-west, what really the areas of opportunity are. Activating the D on the weak side D on every zone exit is huge. D to D plays off the regroup plays for entries is massive. One of the problems, we go D to D, but we don't make a lot of plays that get entries, and that has to do with the overall forward mentality of how this play is going to work. And then reinventing the play at the point, reducing the 40% rim plays, and making more activations from the point, more plays. So on the D exits, what do we got to do? Well, we got to value the middle of the ice. We have to have a willingness to use the middle of the ice. We got to carry the puck, allow the D to carry the puck, or make plays that allow us to have carry exits. Learn how to do slip passes. Right now, any type of pressure is going to force the puck to the wall, and it doesn't have to be good pressure. We concede on the pressure, and that's an issue. We don't problem solve the pressure, we concede it. So anyone that's anywhere remotely close, we assume they have a perfect stick and a perfect body position, and we concede the play. We give up way too easy, and there's a huge area of opportunity there. And then I said also using the weak side. So this is a couple of NHL clips that I wanted to go through just to give us some context here. This is Brent Burns. One of the things that Brent Burns does really well is you'll see right here he gets a shoulder check. So he knows exactly what the pressure is. He's got 2 on that side. He knows he's going to go. He accelerates. And what's he do right now? While he's protecting the puck, he's locating the center. He's trying to find out where the center is, where the play is through the middle of the ice. Now he locates it, and he's able to accelerate and make a play through with his feet moving, which is a huge skill set, I think, for the girls to be able to do. This is an example here of us doing it. So now, on the way back, we get a shoulder check there. We get a shoulder check there. Then another shoulder check, but we don't pick up the puck with our feet moving. It's no problem. We are able to get this girl on our back. She takes a terrible angle. So we take advantage of that. But we can see here, as we're coming back, there's no urgency here by this girl to get into position. So she's just moseying on back. We need to get her in position so that she's an option here. She's not. So it's thankful that this girl's angle is no good because we didn't have a board option other than putting the puck on the wall. You can see already the mindset of the girls' game where this girl is already looking to pinch down. And that's where the opportunity is. You can see she's looking to pinch down. To me, this is a slip pass. She's got to move the puck here, advance the puck into the middle of the ice. She carries the puck through the middle of the ice, is no problem, but you see how quickly she's willing to give the puck up to the outside. And that hurts us on the entry, and that's what I mean. We have a good play there, but we get hurt on the entry because now we're outside and now further outside the dots, and we had numbers, and now we end up with a dead puck. This is another one here. So on this one, we're able to get the puck here. Again, shoulder check. We take a look. We can see this girl's basically flushing her out on this side. She takes the middle of the ice. It's great. Now the pass has to happen right here to establish the puck in the middle of the ice on the exit. That's the thing. It's the exit that's so important, to have the puck through the middle of the ice on the exit. We don't get that. Now we got to kick it over to the boards, and we have no puck support, of course, once we get over there, which is another problem. Now, if we look at Burns here, he has a manipulation of a slip pass, and this is an important piece as it relates to the skills of the girls that need to happen. So here, Burns is going back with the puck. You can see the Arizona player here establishes stick presence on this side of the ice to discourage the play to go this way. But Burns, he wants to make a play to this side, so instead of conceding that, he shows deception. So now his eyes are going this way. He makes a threat that he's going to go this side to move the defender's stick. Now the defender's stick is moved. Now he can move the puck into the middle of the ice. And so now he gets the puck middle of the ice, and this guy has a ton of room to be able to make the next play. This is a good one on Carlson, a manipulation of the skills. So Carlson's going to grab the puck. He's going to get up the ice here. As he gets up the ice, what he wants to do is manipulate the play. So he'd like to use the middle of the ice. They have good presence in the middle of the ice. The guy has a good stick. So Carlson is going to use a hook pass. So he threatens that he's going to move the puck here to get this guy to reach. And then he's going to hook the puck to go underneath that stick to the guy through the middle of the ice. Next one here is on Letang. Good manipulation skill here. Letang has Chris Neal here. He would like to make a play through the middle of the ice. So he manipulates Neal by turning his feet, opening up the stick, and is able to pass the puck between the stick and the skate. This pass here is one that I think is critical for the girls to be able to learn and execute effectively, to be able to make slip passes. This is use of the middle of the ice here by Letang. As he uses the middle of the ice, he's going to grab the puck D to D, and right away he's looking to get the puck through the middle of the ice, which is critical. This is one here where we have a D to D leading to a middle exit. So we go D to D here. Good. She gets the puck right through the middle of the ice. We get an exit there where we have an opportunity to get through the middle of the ice. Again, how quick are we to get the puck way on the outside? We need to hold the dot line, hold the middle of the ice, give ourselves two options. That whole play after exit is a major issue. The whole entry situation needs to be completely rebuilt from a mindset perspective. This one here, we got a good play here. We got two coming, so we use a little reverse. The girl gets it. She's able to pop the puck here to the outside. What's she do? She doesn't carry it on the outside. She gets the puck to the middle of the ice. And now look how quick this girl is to take the puck to the outside. Just don't value the middle of the ice. Middle of the ice is critical. We're not valuing the middle of the ice as a group. So activating the D now on every zone exit is critical because we need to get consistency in our opportunity to create numerical advantages. If the D jumps once a game, the odds of us being able to recognize that and hit the girl and be able to find her in that transition play is not going to be very good. But if she's there all day and every time the play is coming up, there's going to be lots of opportunities for us to take advantage because the consistency creates the advantage. We're going to tighten the transition space for re-entry. So worst case scenario, we jump the D, the play turns over. Well, now our D has really dramatically closed the re-entry space for the attacking team. And we also now are encouraging our D to skate with a mindset that's attack-oriented. So this one here is just activating the D. Whoops, sorry. This one here, we're activating the D. This D is going to jump. She realizes the play is not there, but she stays underneath. Now this play here, we'd love to have the play go right across and underneath, but it goes through the middle of the ice, which is good. Now we kick it to the outside. Now it's dangerous. We're able to get a really good shot, team shot. You'll see, watch 20 here. This girl in the middle of the ice. This is what I mean about continuations of plays. Watch her play here. Passes the puck, stops skating. If she keeps skating, it's 1-0. She doesn't keep skating. Those are the pieces that need to go into the new development of female play. Is they have to learn that the game is played in sequences. They got to understand how the sequences work. This one here is a good one for activating the D. You'll see here, whoops. This girl here is activating from the outside. So she provides some support, gets up the ice. I love this play. Instead of pushing it up the ice, we go underneath. By going underneath, she's able to establish now the middle of the ice. So now we got a middle of the ice entry. Now they can make some plays on the entry. She doesn't make a play, but the possibility was there. This one here is a good one on Carlson, how he just jumps in the rush. Carlson here is the weak side D. He's just going to jump up into the rush right here, and he's able to get the puck with time and space. This one here is a good one on Roman Josi, as he's going to pick up the puck here in transition. His partner gives him the puck, Johansson. Now away he goes. Beats the first forechecker, gets the middle of the ice, and now is able to start making plays. That's the type of stuff we got to be interested in. Understanding the hinge on D-to-D regroup. We don't support the puck very well on D-to-D regroups, but we really don't understand how the hinge is supposed to work as it relates to building speed in the hot zone, creating deception on the point of attack or really the point of entry where we want to enter, and then providing the time for the forwards to be able to create the support options. So this one's a good example here. Whoops. Let me get back to that one. All right, so first off, we go D to D, but now the girl's way outside. So now she needs to move the puck back underneath. We'd like to have this girl coming underneath to get the puck, so then she then has access to the middle of the ice. That's really hinge support. So she needs to move it and then accelerate. Now, I think she's going for a line change, but regardless, she needs to get into that play. Instead, we get all jammed up here. But that's the habit that we're looking for. How about this one? This is one for really good hinge support here. So she goes D to D to start. Now the play comes down. This girl gives it back to her. Now she has the middle of the ice. Great little move to start. Now we have the middle. She does a great job manipulating the play. Now we get a very easy entry that leads to a shot. So that's a good play. This one here is poor puck support. So Burlington here is trying to get a wedge between the two D. It's no problem. Now these guys just turn and wing it off the boards. Well, that's perfect. That's what we want. Now we get it. So I'm expecting we're going to get the puck, pull it back, use our partner, and then start the hinge. No, we're going to kick it right back down. Now she's going to get it, right? She's giving the puck now to her partner. Let's establish the play to the middle of the ice. Okay. Pass to your partner, right? No. Pass to your partner, right? No. Can't open up the play. Move it back. No. No. Ping pong. And that's the issue. So it ends up being 4 or 5 turnovers because no one establishes 1 possession, 2 hinge support, or 3 the possession in the middle of the ice. They don't value it, so they're not going to make plays there. Reinventing the point, though, like I said, shooting from 60 feet is problematic because the shot velocity does not discourage shot blocking, rather it encourages it. We don't have anybody shooting 100 miles an hour, so none of the girls feel that they're going to be breaking bones. You get the odd broken bone, I'm sure, but not as much as you would expect if the girls are shooting with great velocity. So because shot blocking now is so easy to do because there's no fear, then now we must learn how to create triangle situations to open up the high slot for better quality. So this is an example here. A good one, really. So this girl gets the puck here. She's going to walk right down Main Street, which is great. You can see she's got a great little pass right here that creates much more of a dramatic shot. Instead, she's going to bomb this puck right through traffic. That, to me, is mindset. She should not feel at this point that she's the best option. She should be looking for these flank plays or attack in here like this and try to draw somebody before kicking the play. Something. But shooting that puck from 60 feet makes no sense. Here's another one. So we get the puck here. Perfect. We got a kid who just come off the bench. Her mindset is to shoot the puck. These guys have collapsed everything over to this side. We got to go D to D here and hit the kid off the bench or something. And anything's better than just driving the puck through traffic like that. How about this one? This one, she's at least trying something here, so watch this. Play comes over. She gets the puck in the middle of the ice. Okay. All she needs to do here is slide a puck here into the middle of the ice, and these guys got a 3-on-0 at the net. Instead, what does she do? If you said shoot a useless point shot, you would be correct. There it is. So we try to get a tip, but it's not even going hard enough to get a tip. It's a mess. Missed opportunity only because she's in. When the puck comes to point, shoot. No, when the puck comes to point, almost shooting is the last option. You want to be able to try to find some of these triangle plays. So here's another one. Play comes out here. This is a good triangle. Puck goes D to D here. This is very good. Good. Now we have this girl should be popped out. We have a triangle. So working this triangle or working this triangle, we have to work these triangles. This girl does a really nice job of affecting her feet. Gets to the middle of the ice and now is able to create a chance. So that one's good. Next one here. There's a good play here. This girl does a nice job getting up into the triangle. And because she does that, she's able to get a puck in the triangle. Very dangerous situation there. They're able to create a couple of chances. This one here is a good one on Letang because it gives us opportunity to see kind of what I'm talking about plays through the middle of the ice. So you'll see this is a pretty important game here. It's Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final, and you can see it's in overtime. And the puck comes out, Crosby wins the draw. You can see right away they have shot blocking pressure in the middle of the ice. Letang reads that, fakes the shot, and then pops the puck into the middle of the ice. And that's the triangle I think that we got to look to create more, try to find more opportunities to create shots from this area. It's going to give us a much better opportunity. You see they can't get into the shot blocking lanes, and the puck is in the net, and Pittsburgh wins the game. I really think that that's a huge opportunity there for the female game. So that's a brief summary there on some of the things that we found. It gives us a good starting point to begin to start thinking about the play of the defensemen and how we can incorporate them and develop their skills so they can be much more impactful. As we know, scoring goals in women's hockey is very difficult, and so we're going to need to rely on the defense to get engaged, to provide numerical advantages, to be able to break down the defense, break down the play, to give us the best chance to get middle entries, middle exits, and then ultimately, like this play with Letang, giving us the puck in the middle of the ice where the forwards can shoot from, instead of us shooting from 60 feet, we're shooting from 25 feet with traffic. Now we got a better chance to be able to score.